Well, 안녕하겠어요, 여러분. 오하요 고자이마스. Konnichiwa, Gym Traders. Hope you are well. And great, man. It's good. 13th June, Monday. Well, for me, I'm good. Doing great and all that. So let's get to analysis. Looking at the daily. First, let's have a look at the weekly. See, the weekly, we filled the gap that was remaining there, that was formed there on Monday. Over to the daily, we are seeing the gap that was filled, and as there was an establishment of a 3-count rule on this particular point, it became invalid. Oh, okay, we return, we to enter the flip. No, we cannot enter the flip because of this demand zone over here that is needed to be broken. Also, another thing is that the market closed back above and back through these levels. Looking, the market came in yesterday at this particular point. You can see the trend line got rejected there. But as we go down the time frame, we'll see where the market really got rejected from. Over the 4-hour daily, over the 4-hour chart from the daily. So the 4-hour chart, which represent this one candle, 4 hours, the past 4 hours from initial of the candle. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's have a clone of that. So don't be quiet, but that's the analysis. Yeah, I'm looking over this analysis over here. Let's have a clone of that also. It's something I want to show on the markets. We may go ahead and get rid of that. Yes, so get rid of that. Yeah, now is not the time for doing the cleanup, but that's what's up. So yesterday, when the market was rising to the upside, we managed to create a 3-count rule to the buy side from this demand zone over here, and apparently the demand zone started establishing a 3-count rule from this 12 o'clock candle, yeah, until 4 o'clock. So okay, we turn, we to enter the flip. That looks clean. It looks very clean to continue to push the upside. But before you continue pushing to the upside, we need the market to first grab some of that liquidity to the downside. Okay. We need this market first to grab some of that liquidity to the downside in order to continue pushing the upside. So this is what I mean. We need this market, since these are 3-count buy entry, we need this market to grab some of this liquidity either from this particular point, I'd rather choose this particular point, since yesterday when the market was pushing to the upside, this is where we resorted to. After this swing high was taken out, we saw we forming a major fair value gap with a point of interest. So the market grabbing some of that liquidity from this particular point to continue to push the upside. I love to see that. Yeah, over the 1-hour time frame, you're seeing the beautiful market structure that was playing out yesterday. When there was FOMC, we saw this candle push to the downside, and it was anticipated that when we came into this major fair value gap, or a bearish major fair value gap, the first point of hit, we are more likely to see a rejection. And apparently that is what the market did. Came into this particular point at around 6 o'clock in the evening, or 18 o'clock, 18:00 UTC +3 in the evening Nairobi time, and that is what we did. Came into this particular position, tap this area, and boom, we had that sell off to the downside. Looking at the sell off, contained 50 pips, and that was a beautiful sell off there. Over the 30-minute time frame, it's nothing much that is printing on this chart. You just need to be patient with it, and yeah, but we get to clearly see what the market was doing. At this particular point, we get a clear view of the New York high and the New York low that was printed yesterday, and as we see in between, these are tradable range. So the break of this supply over here may instigate for us to continue to push the upside, but we need to see how very control for I to enter a trade. Over the 15 minutes, we are seeing that clear picture that is being shown there. Such a beautiful clear picture that is being shown there. And let me just adjust this one quick fast. And yeah, yesterday we saw the market buying off. Yesterday I never executed any trade. I remember saying that I wanted to be a little bit conservative, since on Tuesday I got a serious beating on these markets, and the serious beating came from me being what? I was not being, for me sabotaging myself. Yes, I remember talking about self-sabotage. So looking at the charts on the 50 minutes, we clearly have that range, the Asian buy side and the sell side liquidity being printed over here, and the markets on the 50 minutes are being held by this demand zone over here, which is yet to be broken. We saw in the morning, or the start of the day, the market came to the upside, but had some resistance which made it sweep the lows up to this particular point. So we may see this market continue to push the upside, come at this particular point. That's my bias for the London, and go ahead, since we are seeing this low was taken out. This low was taken out also when the market was trying to recover, making this low. We came in and took it out. So we may have that retracement and then continue to push to the downside. Over to our 5 minutes, our main charts. We discuss and say these charts, when they speak, the markets tend to move. Over the 5 minutes, what are we seeing on the 5 minutes? We can clearly see that beautiful move to the upside, and yeah, yesterday was a good day. I was conservative. I was not even looking at the charts. I remember clearly saying that. Even today, I'll be not looking at the charts. I'll be going back to the grind tomorrow. Yeah, that was my depiction. Looking at the 5 minutes, what are we looking at the 5 minutes, and what is the market telling us? The market is telling us that we have formed the Asian buy side and the Asian sell side liquidity, and with this, we are having a point of rejection over here. So many swing lows have been taken out, including the low of today has been taken out. So what we need is the market to find a pace. Yeah, we may see this market coming to this particular point and doing something like that. But for me, what you need to do is just read your strategy. Don't rely on any other person's strategy. I did a mistake. I relied on other person's breakdown, and yeah. So this market is more likely to push the downside. Even before we continue, today we are seeing what are we seeing? We are seeing that we are having a FMC pref conference at it is on the 13th. Yeah, we are seeing copy PI news coming in at 3:30 p.m. and any other major news? No other major news. Looking at our yellow folders, nothing much is happening on the markets. So restrain yourself from taking trades that are not based on your strategy. So that's what's up. You may see a rejection of this particular point for the market to continue push to the downside. Yeah, that's what's up, and peace.